Hi, good evening. Checking out for the day. The time is about 9:30 p.m. and I'm done for the day. I would say today was very productive. I gave it my all. Woke up by 4 a.m. as usual. I think I wrote my first piece of content that's in writing. I published it on LinkedIn and Twitter for the day. That's a win for me because I have been postponing writing content for a while. So just as like get the habit. And I'm pretty sure that the content I'm putting out today is going to suck compared to like 5 years from now. So I'm not entirely bothered about putting out content that's not quality or doesn't get the right mix. So that aside, I think today was productive. Got into the flow state zone. Um, I discovered like my program has like a whole lot of bugs in it, but that's not going to stop I my team from going to production. That is going live and trying to sell the product, trying to get users feedback. So the content that I wrote today was regarding how startup founders can literally believe in their own product, and it's something that I must say most startup founders go through it. So many startup founders are not aware that they are going through it, which is lack of belief in your own ideas. Because it's your idea. You know what you kind of like have in-depth knowledge. At the same time, the more you think about your product in terms of um, noise and signal, the worse it gets. Like for example, is sometimes I look at my product and say, "Oh, that looks like shitty code." Oh, I'm not entirely sure I know why I wrote this code. So it's the fact that I kind of like know that I'm solving a personal problem. I'm solving a problem that I would say my family had in terms of business. That's what is keeping me going because I know that the problem exists and then I have the technical connections and capabilities to get it done. So then two is so the major reason they lack focus on their ideas is the fact that they don't have strong conviction. And to build strong conviction, it's either you're solving your own problem or you have in-depth knowledge about the problem, maybe years of experience. It could be logistics, it could be it could be robotics, but you have to understand the problem deeply enough to have strong conviction. So that being said, let me see. So what else did he say? They also said that people have like very, very unrealistic expectations. They cannot believe that if they send out 1,000 emails and they get no response back, it means they are not interested in the product. But think about it. The emails they may send may have been crappy. They may have missed out a lot of key points. Their mails may have gotten into spam. So there are a host of reasons that could have happened to a product rather than just try to cancel the entire product because it was not a success. So it was an eye-opening content, and I think I had to write on it. Currently, I really do not have what to write on tomorrow. Oh yes, I have a topic on trying that it's not yet issue. At first do what doesn't scale. And it made perfect sense that is because when you're trying to create a product or a service and you're going to have to do more than what is currently expected. So what that means is that in some cases, depending on your industry, you're going to have to do things that do not scale. For example, when Airbnb started, they were physically moving to apartment and apartment, taking pictures of people's properties. That is not scalable. For my startup, knowing that the customers can like have audio jingles on their numbers, we are going to be the ones to talk about the cost and the production of those audio jingles. So we feel that that would be a way of getting them involved in the game. Doesn't scale, but one will do it for them for free, but we'll do it instead also. So I'm saying this because I have a colleague, a fellow startup founder who is trying to scale a particular business. I don't want to mention his idea, but he's trying to scale it up from day one. And then his kind of idea is an idea that is, I would say, it's not new. What I'm saying is at least have like a small test size. Like you're already in the entertainment industry. Speak to club owners, speak to event planners, know what their real problem is, know if the solution is the right fit for it. But nope, he just wants to build his product first and figure it out later. Which, according to Y Combinator, is not the right thing to do. Please forgive my mark. I don't know why I keeps waking up every 5, 10 minutes. Like I have zero idea why it's waking up. I think I should get into the idea of like shutting down my Mac overnight because it's becoming very, very, very irritating, very, very annoying for the random wake ups. So today, I was able to take breaks. I was able to record a video telling people how to focus according to Andrew Huberman. I think that was really worth it. Having to like stand up, set up the camera, and make a content. It's much more fulfilling than batching content. When I batch content, it's almost like I'm creating for the algorithm. When I can turn on the camera and just speak to it, it feels like I am creating what I want to create, hoping to attract like-minded people. So that was a plus one. And then something else I also studied today from Mike Posada. He talked about having like a creative genius, and I completely agree with this guy. This guy's research into his videos are very in-depth, very, very in-depth. One point that got across to me was by Rick Rubin. Yeah, that if you want to just create, no, how to tap into your authenticity and your creative genius. I'm not entirely sure I can remember that, but whatever he told me about Rick Rubin made me like go on my open my app, open my iPhone, go to the podcast and look for podcasts that has him on it, and just kept on downloading and downloading and downloading this content. And then I was like, yes, this is like this is like good content. We also spoke about Ed Sheeran and releasing the bad water. What releasing the bad water means is that when you're starting out at any task, you are going to be bad at it, like bad, messed up bad. It's alright. Just do it. Like, just do it. And that's a philosophy that I live by. Every day I can, I turn on my camera and I just do it. I just record. My speech right now in this video is way better than my speech in my first set of videos on this platform. So I'm kind of like happy that I'm getting better at it. I'm happy that I'm like showing up for you guys on this platform and like just releasing value. I kind of like read that I like got questions so I can like know where to go to. But for tomorrow's topic, I'm trying to touch on suffering. Why we have to suffer and why suffering is the only way forward. That's for like regular talk. I'm thinking for my startup write up, I'm thinking of talking about doing things that do not scale. That's also good content. Oh, also, um, so I introduced the digital marketer to the Hemingway platform. I asked him to give me some topics. He gave me some topics quite alright, but he missed out a lot. He missed out a lot because his writing level was professional, was postgraduate. So that when I introduced him to Hemingway, I wrote 2 articles for him. I took it to grade 5, and then he did it and did it with 2 articles. And he himself discovered that the articles were much more readable. And I'm happy for him because this is like knowledge that his digital marketing school did not give to him. And that's something my father always was very grateful for, the fact that he can impact people beyond what they currently know. Now, I'm not trying to like ego stroke myself or something, but I'm happy the fact that he's seen that there is more to strive for, more to achieve. And like my goal here is while he's here and while he's working with me, hopefully everything that he learns can be taken out there and like do more things for him in the future. Like I said, I'm super grateful for him. And the reason Hemingway came into my idea was when I was doing my write up this morning. I just like wrote it up and then just that's it. I didn't want to think it too much, threw it into Hemingway, reduce it down to like proper readability, schedule them for Twitter and LinkedIn. So right now, I'm just spraying content everywhere, trying to like be very, very creative and whatnot. So guys, please, it's about 9:47. I still have to upload this video this night. I also have to wake up by 4 a.m. tomorrow. Like, because that's the time my body chooses to wake up. Plus, it's the time I have to like do a lot of good creative work. So thank you very much for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.